Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl in your face while you're sleeping. 10 real places on Earth. The world is a very majestic place that most of us don't know a lot about. We are so preoccupied with the day-to-day struggles of our lives that we often forget that there are some truly breathtaking paradises sequestered in some of the most reclusive places on Earth. From breathtaking waterfalls and jaw-dropping natural wonders, to mysterious lost cities and quaint landmarks, there's always something on this planet to take your breath away. In this video, we will be taking a look at 10 of the most majestic places in the world that look like a fairy tale but are definitely real. And visiting all those beautiful places could be an adventure of a lifetime. So without any further ado, let's get started, shall we? Number 10. Whitehaven Beach, Whitsundays, Australia. Whitehaven Beach is one of the world's most unspoiled and beautiful beaches. It's easy to see why Whitehaven Beach ranks among the most photographed beaches in the world. The magnificent stretch of white sand feels like your own private slice of heaven. It presents an aura of peace and serenity, letting you experience relaxation at its very best. The beach is accessible via boat from Hamilton Island and the ports of Chute Harbor and Airlie Beach. To enjoy the best view of Whitehaven Beach, make your way to Tongue Point. Time your trip with a low tide and you'll get to see a mesmerizing fusion of colors that always promises the grandest of views. Number 9. Cappadocia, Turkey. If you thought some of those lovely places you see in big-budget Hollywood classics are in the realm of fiction, think again. Cappadocia is a living example of just how old, yet beautiful nature can be. It presents a fantasy-like landscape that looks like it's been plucked out of a fairy tale, alien-like hills and boulders that seem as if they've been transported from another planet. The people who once lived here used the area's soft stone to create underground shelters, leaving all kinds of weird architectural wonders in their wake. The lunar landscape is stunning on its own, but the countless hot air balloons that fill the sky with shades of red, yellow, orange, and cream simply take its beauty to the next level. Number 8. Grand Canyon National Park, United States. Perhaps this is the epitome of pure bliss and beauty in North America, because honestly, no other gorge or valley comes close to the magnificence of the Grand Canyon. In fact, there's a reason why more than 5 million people choose to visit the Grand Canyon each year. It's one of the most magical destinations on the planet. Irrespective of how much you read about the Grand Canyon, you're sure to end up being spellbound, for nothing prepares you for the magical sight that is this wonder. Considered to rank among the top 7 wonders in the world, this fascinating piece of art feels strikingly familiar, yet entirely unique. Its sheer size leaves you speechless, and visiting the canyon during sunrise or sunset leaves you mesmerized because of the scenery on display is so serene, so beautiful, and so pure. The canyon is divided into 3 rims, that is, the North Rim, the West, and the South, and all 3 offer incredibly unique experiences. The South Rim is the most visited feature of the canyon, for it hosts a majority of the region's infrastructure, Native American ruins, viewpoints, and historic artifacts. However, if you're after adventure and solitude, the North Rim is where you need to be. Its breathtaking scenery will surely leave you speechless. Number 7. The Fairy Pools, Isle of Skye, Scotland. If you thought paradise was unachievable here on Earth, then you might want to make your way to the Scottish Highlands. You might suddenly start believing in fairies the moment your eyes fall on the Fairy Pool, an ethereal oasis that bewitches visitors with its crystal clear water, picture-perfect scenery, and magical atmosphere. The waters are freezing, but if you're searching for wild swimming adventures, it truly doesn't get any better than this. And if you're not as adventurous, a mere walk around the area, exploring aqua blue pools, each more appealing than the last, is sure to leave you in high spirits. The place also has its own infinity pool, bordered by a beautiful stone wall. I mean, it's the quintessential heaven on Earth. Number 6. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. While salt might be bitter to some and sour to others, the salt we're talking about here is a sight for salt eyes. Indeed, the largest salt mine in the world is also one of the most beautiful wonders. Salar de Uyuni looks like one of those fantasy-like paintings of the Renaissance era, but it profoundly stands as one of the most stunning spectacles of South America. The sheer beauty of this vast desert leaves you speechless, and the strange islands that form in a sea of salt present an unforgettable landscape that is sure to remain etched in your mind forever. Number 5. HUACACHINA, Peru. If you're an artist, then you will for sure fall in love with HUACACHINA, a stunning desert oasis that leaves you mesmerized with its raw beauty and fantastical legends. Think of yourself sitting on a huge sand dune, enjoying breathtaking sunset views as the landscape reveals vivid colors of red, yellow, all around you. Then, right in front of you, lives a dreamy oasis that looks like a still form of one of those Arabian Nights movies. Dotted with palm trees, covered with rustic hotels that offer the very best of luxury. HUACACHINA might lose out to Machu Picchu in terms of popularity, but it provides a picture-perfect setting for those searching for mystery, adventure, or romance. Spend the evening serenading your sweetheart by the lake, but don't forget to keep an eye out for the mermaid that is said to live there. Now, isn't that just like an Arabian Nights adventure? Number 4. Milford Sound, New Zealand. Sydney Opera House, Waitomo Caves, Great Barrier Reef, Sydney Harbour Bridge. These are all but just a few of the most spectacular sights in the world down under. Yes, you have all kinds of attractions to keep you company while on tour to Australia and New Zealand. However, the moment you visit Milford Sound, everything else pales in comparison. This mountainous fjord is where you see all those Lord of the Rings fantasies come to life, and your first glimpse is likely to leave you with butterflies in your belly. No wonder that Milford Sound attracts more than 500,000 visitors per year. You can visit Milford Sound on foot, via helicopter, or by bus tour. Number 3. PLITVICE Lakes National Park, Croatia. You can't talk about the most spectacular places on this planet without mentioning PLITVICE National Park in Croatia. This mesmerizing park is the largest national park in the country and is most famous for its 16 crystalline lakes that join one another through a series of cascades and waterfalls. You explore the park via 18 kilometers of wooden pathways and footbridges that snake their way around the edges and across the waterfalls to offer unparalleled views of the area. Clouds of colorful butterflies also keep you company throughout your hike. No wonder that these lakes manage to attract as many as 1,200,000 people per year. And now, after seeing this, I'm pretty sure you want to be one of them, right? And now we've come to the best pick of the day. Undoubtedly, this one is one of the most beautiful places on this planet. We're not sure where this is, but you can see that during the low tide, the waters separate, and you can walk comfortably for miles. If you know where this place is, feel free to drop the name in the comment section down below. It might just be my next travel destination. Number 2. Machu Picchu, Peru. Ah yes, we've come to the great Machu Picchu, the so-called lost civilization of the Incas. Machu Picchu was built around the year 1450 and was occupied for almost 100 years before the Spanish conquest. This mesmerizing city was never discovered by the Spaniards and was literally forgotten until the 20th century, meaning that most of its architectural wonders still remain intact. The hike up the hill is an adventure in and of itself, and this mysterious city looks most beautiful from the Inca Trail lookout point. You've seen it in movies, you've read it in travel brochures, and trust us when we say visiting this place is a life-altering experience. Number 1. Rainbow Mountains, China. If you're in love with everything that the Great Canyon represents and are closer to Asia than to North America, hop over to China to see the Rainbow Mountains. I promise you that this place is the perfect blueprint. Considered to be just as stunning and as magnificent as the Grand Canyon, and one of the most beautiful places in all of China. The mountains present dramatic colors of maroon, magenta, yellows, and greens due to trace minerals within the sandstone. I mean, if you're looking for an eye galore fest, then you'll definitely be satisfied if you visit the Rainbow Mountains. That being said, it's a no-brainer that each of these places will leave you speechless with their beauty, mystery, and integrity. They'll make you wonder just how many secrets this beautiful planet still has in store for us. Nevertheless, exploring the most beautiful places in the world can be expensive, and a time-consuming affair, for there are so many destinations that you need to see, but each experience is sure to be incredible, fascinating, and extremely rewarding. And with that being said, we've come to the end of this video. So, which one of these magnificent places would you like to visit on your next vacation? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, click on that notification bell to get more enriching video content.